Hello and welcome to yet another video. Today we are discussing about LinkedIn profiles because LinkedIn as a professional space is one of the areas where job recruiters, potential employers are really sourcing out for candidates. So in this video we'll be looking at how can you turn your LinkedIn profile into an opportunity magnet. And I am glad to be joined by Evelyn, one of our career advisors and also a LinkedIn professional expert, and she will be sharing her insights in this conversation. Thank you, Evelyn, for joining.
Thank you as well. I appreciate Mary.
Great.
Yeah.
Before we look at the how, is being on LinkedIn rewarding to begin with?
It is. It's very rewarding. Actually, do you know LinkedIn was first launched in 2003?
Oh, wow.
A lot of people are not aware of that because from the various engagements I've had with professionals, most of them are like, is LinkedIn even necessary? Others don't even know what LinkedIn is. They even connect it with things to do with Facebook, Instagram. So people haven't really been educated when it comes to LinkedIn, but it's very rewarding. So I'll mention that's the key areas why it's rewarding. So number one, for networking. So on LinkedIn, this is where you can even get a job alert. So that job alert prompts you to get to apply. But remember also, when you connect with a recruiter, you don't just connect with anyone. You have to connect strategically. Because if you just connect with job seekers, there's nothing there's nothing fruitful that will come out of that, because you'll be using the complete wrong approach. And there's also a specific way that LinkedIn has to be tweaked. So when it's tweaked, remember when so and so is a connection, they'll get to know, oh, if a HR manager is a connection and they get to see you've also connected with them, you also interact on the various posts, then they see that in your profile it's indicated open to work. It easily becomes easier for them to get to your profile. So networking will always help through LinkedIn. You connect with the right recruiters, right employers, it will assist. So that's on networking. Then the other bit is on job search. So with jobs, so here, this is where now the tweaking of the LinkedIn comes in. Because I'll not go to your LinkedIn if it's not tweaked in the right way. Because I'll also be looking for keywords. So if you are an admin officer, I'll be looking for keywords related to your profession, and I'll get pop-ups of people who've done the admin roles. So if it's not structured in the right way, there is no way you'll attract the right jobs. And also, when it comes again to LinkedIn, when it comes to these job search bits, remember it has to be structured like an online resume. But key point is focusing on the keywords. And when it's structured in the right way, someone will view it and interest you in a role. But then if it's not structured in the right way, you'll just notice so and so from organization X or X viewed your profile. I never got in touch with you. Then you start wondering like, oh, why is LinkedIn essential? But then it really helps. So you'll get prompts of the job alerts. You'll know what's trending. You interact also with professionals, because if you keep interacting with them, that also increases your chances and you build your network there. Yeah. Interesting.
Having interacted with so many recruiters or potential employers, I've seen quite a number are very keen on even checking, just as you've mentioned, the LinkedIn profiles of the potential candidates. Now, this makes me to ask, how can candidates now in the job search era turn their LinkedIn profile into an opportunity magnet?
Yeah. So that's very easy actually. So you need to optimize that profile. And when it comes to optimization, there are key things to look into. A professional photo. So here, Mary, I don't mean someone just goes and takes a picture, maybe they were on vacation and then they post. This is a professional platform. Or a selfie, because there are photos which someone will be like it's not in the right angle. So it has to be a headshot, strictly a headshot. So that's in the it has to be professional. There is no, it has to be a professional photo. Number two is on the about section. So there's these about sections, but from the various engagements I've had with professionals, most of them just include a statement that talks about them from a personal level. But remember here, they're interested in you professionally. So it should showcase a person's experience, accomplishments, as well as skill set. So because it's a summary, but detailing what this person is bringing on board. It should be a bit detailed, so that they can see your all-roundedness when it comes to performing tasks. But also, this person is not supposed to go out of topic by including unnecessary information. Yeah, so that's about on the about section. Then also skills also have to be in line. So on LinkedIn, there's usually a section, once someone has structured the work experience, below it, it also indicates skills that you got from this work experience. So you include those key skills, but put in mind the key skills that they also look into. So it's very crucial. Then also, so that's on the work experience and the skill section as well. So that's why I'm telling you it's structured like an online resume. It also has to have a catchy headline.
Oh, wow.
So a catchy headline is essential. Because Mary, if you are, let's say you are a content strategist, that's your role. So in that keyword, when I'm a recruiter, I'm looking for content strategists. I will write that keyword and names of people who've done that will come across. So the goal, if yours is not tweaked in the right way, there is no way it will appear as among the tops. There is no way it will be visible. And the whole essence of LinkedIn is for you to be visible to recruiters. Because most of them are there. And a lot of headhunting goes there. You find you didn't apply for a job, then out of the blue a recruiter interests you in that role. So even the headline has to be very catchy. It has to be very catchy and a strong one as well.
Interesting.
Yeah. So lastly, for professional development. So with LinkedIn, you can actually get to learn several courses. So in those sections, they'll even indicate, are you a beginner? Is it an advanced level course that you want to study? So it even gives specification. Then it even gives you the duration of how long do you want to study this course. So it will be very informative for that person, especially for someone who wants to transition in a different industry and wants to know the do's and don'ts when it comes to transitioning to such a setup or transitioning to such a role, or maybe in your current role you want to gain more skills. So there are several courses on LinkedIn that get to assist you on that. So learning is continuous. So with LinkedIn, it also provides that platform as well.
I like what you've mentioned, that it is more or less like an online resume. Maybe that is where most of us don't understand LinkedIn. Interesting. You've actually made it to be easy to understand how it needs to look like. You have interacted and supported so many professionals, courtesy of working with corporate staffing services. So as we summarize this conversation, how does CSS come in handy to support professionals with this?
Yeah, so we actually assist them. So normally we review LinkedIn profiles. So that's what I was telling you from the various engagements. A lot of people don't even see the necessity, but it's essential. So we review, we write the LinkedIn. So it usually comes as a package. So we review it, and of course it's at an affordable price. So I would highly advocate for people to share their LinkedIn profiles. We look into them, we advise further, because LinkedIn, this is the one place you can easily get a job. Yeah, because there are sometimes a person sends an application, then after 2 days you go back to that same link, it's like no longer receiving applications. So you can imagine how many people are also utilizing that platform. So if you are this person who is like, no, LinkedIn is not necessary, you'll be left behind. And there are jobs that even those posts, when they post them on LinkedIn, they also post them in the various websites. So LinkedIn, like, we'll review and we'll assist. So this is something that will be helpful.
So once I reach out, I'll be assured I can get the service done within a day.
True, within 3 days actually. Yeah. So they share their password details, then we get to edit them as themselves now.
Interesting. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
I appreciate, Mary.
Indeed, as Evelyn has mentioned, you as a candidate, as a professional, you can be able to turn your LinkedIn profile into an opportunity magnet by putting into consideration the so many highlights that Evelyn has echoed. And for these and more, we encourage you to reach out to us. You will be able to have a one-on-one conversation with Evelyn. The consultation is absolutely free. It is only the revamping or optimizing that profile that, of course, you will have to make an investment. And as Evelyn has mentioned, you get to agree on that. The link below will guide you on how to reach out to us, not only for your LinkedIn profile, but also for your professional CV revamping services. And we look forward to working with you throughout your career journey. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.